Welcome to Black Enterprise Business Report, your ultimate source to achieve wealth for life. I'm your host, Caroline Clark. Coming up, when conventional banks say no to your loans, we'll show you a popular alternative. Plus, our exclusive interview with Treasury Secretary Timothy Geithner, and how one wine store is serving its community. And finally, must-know essentials for executive entertaining. But first, she hasn't walked the runway in more than 20 years, but supermodel Iman still is a major influence on the beauty and fashion world as founder and CEO of Iman Cosmetics. I am Iman.
I was discovered from Africa, and there was the talk that I was a goat herdess or a princess.
She arrived in the U.S. as a stunning, statuesque 19-year-old, the daughter of a Somali diplomat. Yet, as Iman recalls, behind the poise were moments of panic, because the young model had never worn makeup or high heels in her life.
To walk into that showroom and be given high heels to put on, it was terrifying to me. And I was struggling, because I put one on and then I got up and I was trying to put the other one on, and I was struggling with it.
What ended the struggle was the action of runway model Beth Ann Hardison, who would soon become a super agent and Iman's lifelong friend.
Beth Ann got on her knees and put the shoes on for me. And all the girls, of course, they were so upset with her. But I've never forgotten that act of kindness.
Iman is someone who came to this country, you know, as a young woman, and the first person she meets, practically the first week she's here, is me. And so I became an important person that stayed strong to her, and I was also someone who always could give her better advice, or outside of her agency, she needed someone who was outside, feeling like they have something to gain, Beth Ann doesn't.
Iman would become the modeling muse for fashion giants, gracing scores of magazine covers. But the seed for her current success as an entrepreneur with Iman Cosmetics took place during her first photo shoot, when a makeup artist said he didn't have the right foundation for black skin.
I wanted to create a brand that it was not about race. It is about skin tone.
The company has blossomed into a $25 million a year enterprise, doing well even in the current climate.
With the economy, how it's going, a lot of women are responding to kits, something that they think that they're getting more value out of it.
Now Iman Cosmetics is set for even greater growth with its launch into the mass market.
I was happy even to go to mass market, because I thought we have reached the glass ceiling with JCPenney. It was very successful, but there was only so many doors we could do.
Was that the most challenging period for the company, making that transition?
Yes, it's very scary, because the product was known as a high-end product, and now when you go to mass market, the first is to bring the prices down, but I wanted to be comparably like the other brands.
What from your modeling career has most informed your career in running this business, you think?
It's not just fun and flair and pictures and pretty pictures. It's business, and especially if you want to survive as a model, you have to be really a good businesswoman. So that actually came in handy.
Iman feels her transition to top entrepreneur has come far more easily than even her work as a model.
As a businesswoman, I have a mind that I'm very proud of to possess, and as a Somali, we're just naturally merchants. So that came naturally to me. The beauty business, especially as a model, is very, very difficult, because it's an assault on one's identity, because there's always somebody who's prettier than you are or younger than you are. So that's a different kind of a ball game.
She's also called on the teachings of her parents to keep taking bold steps throughout her career.
I remember as young as 7, 8, my mom telling me, always know your worth. Don't ever settle for less. So that is what I came to this country with. So I was the first model who said, I'm not going to do any job unless I get paid the same amount, because to me it was just, I'm providing a service. So what has that got anything to do with?
Now, every day on the job is actually a family affair, with daughter Zuleika Haywood handling the revenue forecasting and planning for the brand.
The business is doing really well in this economy. What I'm finding is that women still want to look and feel good, no matter where they're at in their financial status at any given time.
Watching your mother run this company, what have you learned from her?
What I've learned about business and just being a woman from my mother is anything that you want in this life you can have, provided you apply the work.
This woman of vision, who was named a fashion icon by the Council of Fashion Designers of America and who hosts Bravo's The Fashion Show, is now making a mark on the Home Shopping Network, where her bags, jewelry, and fashion accessories have become one of its top sellers.
Are you afraid, though, when you venture into these new areas? What if people don't respond?
Failure to me, I'm not scared of it because it just gives me the opportunity for change. I think change is very good, regardless in what shape or form it comes into it, because it makes you really observe and reorganize and rethink your life.
No matter where the future takes the 55-year-old fashion favorite, her hope is that her line of products for skin of color will be her lasting legacy.
Within my office, we call it I. It's the universal I and the individual I. That's what Iman Cosmetics stands for.
Up next, the trend behind online lending and its popularity, and dinner party essentials.